increase in tick-borne illnesses, with the alpha gal from the Lone Star tick being one right now that is coming all over the United States. It started in one spot, Lone Star tick. You think it's like Texas area, but Rocky Mountain spotted fever was like, well, is it the Rocky Mountains? Is that where it came from? And I started learning about it, and the Rocky Mountain spotted fever was from the Rocky Mountain lab. So I live in Connecticut. I live right near Lyme, Connecticut. I've had Lyme disease. I had it a few years ago. I used to work in a lab, and we were testing all of the Lyme that was coming in, and my job was to report to the state all of the cases. So, because they were tracking them, and they still are. And I noticed where it was clustered and along the shoreline. Again, where I live, I went outside, I was gardening. I didn't even notice that the tick had bitten me. And then I all of a sudden felt so exhausted. Like within a couple of weeks, it just got worse. And I didn't know what was wrong with me. I couldn't even get out of bed. My joints were killing me. It was almost like I ground to a halt. I fortunately was able to, at that time, see a naturopath who was Lyme literate, and I was treated in an alternative fashion because it had been a long time that I had had it, and the longer you have it, the more likely it hangs out. Now, here's something really important about any of these tick-borne illnesses. They're not really testing correctly, and they're not taking into account that if you have one, you may have several, because there's a bunch of different of these spirochetes and bacteria that travel together in the ticks. So Ehrlichia, Babesia, they hit different things. Like if you have like a shoulder pain that you can't, like it's in this muscle area and it keeps coming back and you don't know why, that could be Ehrlichia. Again, they all kind of hit the joints and whatnot. The latest is this Lone Star tick and the alpha gal syndrome that it does. And what this results in is an allergy to meat. This is particularly concerning to me as a nutrition coach because I deal a lot in the um, nutritional deficiencies and what that does to your body. So what happens is you get this horrible thing that hurts your joints and attacks your liver, and your body's working overtime. But on top of it, you're not able to get the nutrition that you need. So it's like a 1-2 punch. Um, there's some that say that this is intentional and it was created in a lab. And, I'm willing to entertain any possibility at this point after all the things that we've been seeing. But we don't even need to talk about that. What we need to talk about is, how do you manage these things? And they are manageable. There's different things that you can do. Detoxing your body. There's that word again. Everybody gets on, oh, detoxing. Detoxing what? We are detoxing. We need our bodies, our livers, everything works to cleanse everything that is bad and yucky out of your body. Dead viruses, dead bacteria, dead cells, cancerous cells. Your lymph system takes it all and moves it out of your body. If you're fighting a current infection that's chronic, like something like Lyme disease or alpha-gal, your liver is being set on a treadmill. So it's busy and it needs help. And there is a whole litany of different things that can be done. So what I propose every year is twice a year on the equinoxes, it's just easy to remember, that there's a complete body detox. I do it myself. So what I do is I take you guys all with me on that trip. It's 6 weeks. You get your body prepared. You get your lymphatic system, your liver prepared. We do different exercises. We have different techniques. We use castor oil packs. We make sure that we're pooping regularly. I talk about that a lot. And we take certain herbs and things that help to kill off a lot of this stuff and bind to a lot of these things, as well as heavy metals too, which tend to work in tandem with a lot of this stuff. So when we say parasite cleanse, or people go, we don't get parasite. No, these guys count. These bacteria and spirochetes definitely count. So we go week by week. I also work on giving you guys information on how to clean up your house of anything like forever chemicals and endocrine disruptors, things like that, that can come into your body and reduce your body's ability to fight off these parasitic infections. So, in about, what are we at? 3 weeks from now, March 23rd, we are starting the Equinox Detox. I'd like you to come along and join me. I'm going to put the informational link below, or at least somewhere where you can find it. If you can't find it there, go to Razmi, RAZMI wellness.com. It's right on the front page there. And you can learn more about it and see if it's something you'd like to do. So get on top of this stuff. Stay on top of this stuff. You absolutely must if you have any chronic infection. And unfortunately, we all do now. And this is a great way to do it. And it's really cool because you do it with a bunch of other people. We work through things and we give each other tips and support. And I'll be here for you. I will be working on putting something together in my paid membership on here on Substack so that we can continue once a month and just kind of keep up with it, because it is a maintenance program. And it's unfortunate that we got to live this way, but I'd rather live this way than be incapacitated by pain and suffering. So I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye-bye.